Hello again. The partiality of the British authorities is now so clearly obvious that it needs little further remark from me. Last year saw the return of the black shirts to East London, when militant Islamists wearing black uniforms and black masks openly paraded through the streets of Whitechapel in direct defiance of the 1936 Public Order Act, which specifically forbids such uniforms to be worn publicly in this way. The great irony on that occasion, which took place on October the 25th last year, was that the Metropolitan Police had actually invoked the Public Order Act to forbid a march by the United Kingdom Independence Party, who hoped to march through that part of East London. They were forbidden to do so, but then the uniformed Islamists were allowed to hold their own march. Some people describe this as two-tier policing. Since then, we've seen disorder on the streets of Manchester, with rival groups of angry foreigners attacking each other. And the day before yesterday, they started scrapping with knives. For several nights, the police in Manchester have attempted to separate groups of Syrians and Kurds from each other, which culminated in somebody being stabbed there the day before yesterday. Because all this violence involves Muslims, the police feel compelled to play it down, of course. I give a link to their account of the disorder in the description to this video. It makes grimly amusing reading. We are told that following an organised and peaceful protest attended by up to 300 people, a 23-year-old man was stabbed and taken to hospital for treatment. And also, earlier this week, a peaceful protest took place in Rusholme, which unfortunately led to small pockets of disorder towards the end. These would be the largely peaceful events which we so often hear of. Still, things are worse in the Netherlands, where protests by the same type of people led yesterday to a mass stabbing in Antwerp. Now another march banned by UKIP, this time a march called Jesus, with a Christian theme, has been banned by the police from taking place in the East End of London, lest it inflame the Muslims who live there. I'm bound to say that I do not think that UKIP members and sympathisers marching with the cross of Jesus are likely to start attacking people and knifing them. My suspicion is that actions of that kind are far more likely to be taken against them. It will be interesting to see if, after using once more the 1936 Public Order Act to ban a march in Whitechapel, the police will be even-handed and crack down on those wearing uniforms who advance religious and political ideologies. One suspects that they will not. Shoving white Christians around is always a good deal easier than tackling aggressive foreign Muslims, so I dare say that those fellows living in Whitechapel will be left to their own devices.